If you want to know how to make this quick and easy Lego Star Wars swamp tree, stay tuned. So this is the figure compared to the tree, and you can see the height of the figure. So this is just for scale. So to make this build, the pieces you're gonna need are these little cylinders, these brown cylinders. They're very good for bark. You're gonna need, obviously, these leaf pieces, and I've got my big stack right here. And then this is optional, but it would definitely help a lot. These little bars for keeping it sturdy. So let's get into it. All right, to get started, I grabbed around maybe 15 of these little brown cylinder pieces, and then I'm getting out a couple of these bars right here, and we're just gonna place them down. Maybe it doesn't have to be black. If you have any leftover lightsaber pieces or anything, maybe even something a little bit smaller would work. So you're just gonna want to start by getting it, and then for the first one, put it only like halfway through, and then you just keep stacking them on. And it's a little difficult to get it in the right position, so see here, it pushed it down all the way to the bottom. I want to make sure it's half up. Yeah, so you're gonna keep stacking them, and then see here, when it only goes halfway through one of these, you're gonna place another bar, and you're just gonna keep going until you get to a certain height that you're comfortable with. Alright guys, so once you get it to a height that you like, so see, I have it around here, you're going to want to start getting your leaf pieces. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to get a leaf piece and just place it on top like this, and then you're going to want to place another one of these brown pieces, and you can put a bar in it or not. It's kind of up to you. Sorry for all the background noise, by the way. Then you're going to want to stack it up twice, just like this. So only twice, no more than that. And then you're going to want to get your final one of these. Well, we're going to actually have to use one more. And that is the base of the tree. And I would recommend putting a stick through there. Be very careful though, because I just did this and my tree fell apart. So it is a little more complex to put it through here, but as you can see, I got it to fit pretty nicely like that. So that is the base of the tree. Alright, so now for the leaves of the tree. Just gonna want to get your base, and you're gonna want to start putting on just one leaf piece here, and this is your center, right? Then you're gonna want to keep getting pieces, and you're gonna want to keep expanding it like this, and just try and make it an equal amount each way. It doesn't have to be like the same length, but like it should be near. And also, they don't have to be on the same layer, so you could put leaves on top of each other. Like, they don't all have to be the same layer. And yet again, sorry, it's downpouring where I live. Alright, so see right here, I'm putting them in a little bit of what we like to call an illegal bend, which is basically when Lego pieces aren't supposed to bend a certain way, but then you do it like that, and it just comes out better. So you just want to keep placing them until you get something that's fairly big, because we're going to be putting something a little bit smaller on top of it, actually. So as you can see here, I'm getting a bit of a nice design going. I'm liking how it's coming out, and if you don't like how it comes out, then you can always just go back and try and fix it later. So here we go. This isn't done, but I will come back when it is done, but you can get a simple idea of what it's supposed to look like. Okay, so as you can see here, I got my first layer of leaves done. This is a pretty big tree I'm making, so you can make a smaller tree or a bigger tree. It's up to you. But we're going to go on to the second layer. Now, for the second layer, you're going to want to find the middle place where your original tree layer was, and you may not be able to see it because of how big this is. Let me pick my camera up. But you can see there's the bar in the middle. I'm going to simply just place one of these in there, or maybe two. It's kind of up to you, but I think I need to place two for this to be the correct height. So let me do that. So I placed them on, and in case your bar didn't show up because they weren't in the middle or you covered the bar, just try and find a spot in the middle to place these two pieces on, or one. It's just up to you. For me, I had to place two. And now you're basically going to want to do the same thing as you did for the first layer, but make it a little bit smaller than the first layer so the first layer comes out a little bit more. So I'll see you with the finished product. So as you can see here, I added the second layer. I used the same design, just made it a little bit smaller so you can see these layers coming out. And now the final thing to do is attach it to the top. So once you finish your tray, it should look like this. It's a very nice design. It isn't the most stable though, so this isn't for playability, it's for mocks, and I would definitely recommend being careful with it. If you liked this video, make sure to like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. I also do a weekly clone base series, which will be in the description down below. And that's really it, guys. Another thing is, what would you guys like to see next? I would really appreciate it if you guys gave me some ideas for tutorials, because I would like to do more of these. But I just need some advice. I do have terrain planned. That'll be a great one. And then I do have a few more tree types, but that's really it. So thanks for watching, and peace out.